Today, I am super excited to chat to Francois du Toit, founder of PROpulsion. Francois, my reason for having a chat with you today is about the Global Financial Planning Conference, which you are a very big part of. I'm going to leave the floor in a big way to you, and I'll shout questions in between, but I am super excited about this very exciting program, and I would love you to share what you guys are busy with.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's my privilege to be able to talk to you today. It is an exciting journey that we've been on for this is the second year, and it's really becoming bigger and bigger as we go along. Now, the Global Financial Planning Conference is basically the outcome of everything else that we do before then, because what this really is about the International Speaker and Influencer Program, which we brought to South Africa in conjunction with Nextgen Planners in the UK. So about 2 years ago, when lockdown came, and we don't want to talk about lockdown anymore, I certainly don't, but that's where my story started in a big way, is that we started going live every single day to sort of, I think, keep sane myself, but on the other hand, also to give, any advisor, broker, planner, anybody in financial services sort of a place to belong during a very uncertain time. And that just sort of led me to meet with people or to be introduced to people like Adam, for example, Adam Owen in the UK. And they've been doing this. And I chatted to him after a long while, because we've been like meeting every week and doing things together and just sort of getting to know one another. And then one day we chatted about, like, can't we bring this to South Africa as well? Because what this speaker influencer program, what the whole purpose of this is to really have a big impact on society in general through helping financial planners and other financial professionals. It doesn't matter where you work in financial services, whether you're in short term or health, or you're in financial planning, investment management. It doesn't really matter as long as you're in the industry or the profession. Is that we want to help them communicate much better and be able to stand on a stage, be it virtual or in person, and deliver a talk that comes from the heart and that has a very important message that they want to deliver. And that's what we do. So, it's a program that is fully sponsored. So the participants, they do go through an application process, but they don't pay for it. But they do get screened. They do get, yes, you're in. No, you're not in, unfortunately. So we do go through that process. It is a three-month process, basically. We have several international coaches. So we have the likes of Dominic Colenso. So he's very famous for being in the Thunderbirds movie. He was a Hollywood actor back in his younger day. We have Nick Elston, which maybe you may have heard of as well. He spoke at the FBI conference last year. And also Asger Lindholt, who was just absolutely phenomenal. He was a new coach this year. He wasn't there last year. And what a phenomenal coach he is. But they're all international speakers of format, if I might put it in a direct English translation like that. But that's where the power is. So we have these live interactive sessions, and then there's all these several what we call drop-in sessions where you get to spend one-on-one time with not only us that's part of this process, but also the coaches themselves in putting together a talk and getting ready for what then culminates into the Global Financial Planning Conference.
Sure. This is super exciting. I have a million questions.
Yeah.
You say it's relevant for not only the financial planner and the financial advisor, because I think the critical part is we all have a fear sometimes of speaking in front of people. So it doesn't necessarily mean when you apply for this program, you have to be someone that is speaker or speaking in front of crowds of people. It's about personal confidence, what I hear a lot in what you say. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And this translates into so many other areas that you can use just in your business. Never mind getting out there and, being on a stage or whatever, in your emails, in video communication, video meetings like this one we're having right now. How do you learn how to be like just up that experience for the person on the other end, just that little bit? And I think the most important thing is to understand how to relay a specific message. So it's a lot about communication, and not just that effective communication. And we know a big part of that is listening as well. But when we do speak, we need to make sure that we land that message in the way that we want to. So the skills and the knowledge and the expertise that you gain from this program is absolutely phenomenal and can be used in any area of your life. It's not only to go talk on a stage.
That's super exciting, Francois. When is this conference taking place? And I assume it's obviously all virtual, but when is it taking place?
Yes, so the conference itself happens on the 17th and 18th of May. It's 2 full days, and it's together with speakers from across the world. So yeah, we're looking at some amazing talks. Last year we had people talk about all sorts of things, and that's the nice thing, because it's people from it's not your usual suspects, if I might call them that. I hope none of my friends are going to be mad at me if I call them a usual suspect, but it's not the people that you would expect sometimes on stage. These are people who are going to do this for the first time. So it's a completely different value proposition. It is a completely different experience. And it is these 10-minute TED-style talks the entire day. So it goes quick. It's dynamic. It is. There's several themes that we cover in this. Last year, we had somebody who spoke about organ donation. We had people who spoke about crypto. We had people who spoke about just personal challenges. We had people who spoke about financial planning. So it's all over the place in terms of that. That doesn't sound so good, but it covers a variety of aspects, which makes it so dynamic and so interesting. That it was very interesting to me last year, because I've been a part of a lot of summits and conferences, etc., and you always see the numbers drop off, as specifically after lunch, like there's less people online, and that wasn't the case last year. And I think it's simply because it's these short, quick little sessions, and that's what makes it so amazing.
Extremely engaging, clearly.
Yes.
So the idea is obviously that it is then a 2-day conference, and from there people apply for the bigger influencer program. Am I correct?
Yeah, so we are going to open the new influencer program intake in September, because obviously we're now busy with people going through this. So we do open it up to where people can register their interest, and we can let you know once the applications go live. And then usually in September, we open that for the next cohort. And then by the end of November, we announce who got in and who unfortunately has to wait for the next one. We also only take in 30 people from South Africa. One thing that we're very proud of is, apart from the fact that this is an award-winning program, we've actually won awards for this program internationally, which is quite great because of the diversity that we have, and including everybody. This is a put your hand up opportunity. This is not a it's just for a select few people, or you have to be at a certain level or anything like that. You could be starting today and then say, like, this is important to me and I want to put my hand up for this. So that's what it's really about. It's an open opportunity for everybody. And we encourage people to get involved with this and to take the opportunity. But also, I always say, like, just expect there's work involved. It's not because it's for free. You just pitch and then there's a lot of work involved.
Okay, so that leads me to the next question. What does it cost to attend the Global Financial Planning Conference?
Yes, so the normal ticket price is 290 Rand. And this not only includes the two... Say again?
That's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing, but it's because of the sponsors that we managed to get, which we are very, very, very grateful for. The thing with this is we want to make it as accessible as possible. For us, it's about having that impact. It's not about anything else other than that. So it's 290 Rand, including VAT per person. Then for those that are ProfileMe clients already, they do get a bit of a discount. They only pay 185 Rand, which breaks my heart, but it's good. So I think it's a good benefit for those ProfileMe clients. And then obviously PROpulsion PRO members who are part of our community, they all just get a ticket as part of their membership, so they don't pay. But that's the cost. And then
Then for the program, the influencer program, you mentioned that it does not cost anyone anything. Would you like to share your sponsor story? How does it get sponsored? Who are the sponsors? And then obviously, once you put your hand up, know that you cannot just stop and
yes.
My program is too busy. I've got deadlines. How do you find that commitment? Do people go towards the end? Because it's very easy not to finish it if you don't pay. But hopefully there's a specific plan in place for that.
Yeah, so how we try to curb that, Rianet, is through our application process. And also we have very upfront, very head-on conversations with everybody that do participate. So there's and it does happen. Look, life happens. We completely understand that. But the one thing that one needs to realize is that if you got in, it means that we said no to someone else.
Yeah.
And just having that respect for that other person who lost out, who may have seen this through, I think that is a big one. But through our application process, through our conversations during the program, how we engage, and also these things, it doesn't take up that much time because you have a 3-hour session a week or every 2 weeks. And then there's a bit of time, obviously, that you need to work on your talk. And then also there is the hour drop-in sessions, of which you can be part of. And then it's just basically the rehearsals and then the day itself, because everything is presented live. I think that's the other big thing. We do keep backups, recording backups. If somebody's internet fails or Eskom doesn't have enough charcoal or whatever happens, or coal, I would say, not charcoal. But in that case, we do have a backup, but everything is live on the day, which I think brings another level of excitement and a different experience to that as well.
Absolutely. I would love to hear some of the success stories of people who attended the program. Maybe we can do a follow-up at some point and just chat to some of those people to see what it really meant for them. And I'm sure if there is people that would like to speak to people like that, you'd be very comfortable to put them in contact with.
Absolutely.
So
no, absolutely. And also, just by the way, so we even had an awards evening last year, and this year we're going to do exactly the same. So there's a massive awards evening. Last year it was just the South African awards. This year it's going to be the global awards. So there's actually
dress up in your home and with your black dress.
All of it. All of it. So I'm getting goosebumps as we speak, because that is probably even better than the conference, right? Because there we get to celebrate what people have achieved that were like, because last year, I'll be dead honest with you, last year I looked at some of the people and I thought to myself, I'm not so sure. And those people, they made me eat my own, I don't know, handkerchief or something. But they just just hit it out the park. It was just absolutely amazing what they achieved and how they did that. And to then be able to award them at that awards function was just, I think that for me was like well done and so worth all the effort. Because even some of them, I had to chat to them last year and say, no, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're not pulling out, you're going to do this. And it was just amazing, really.
Just what I love our industry and the change we bring in our industry with programs like yours and stuff that we also do. So it's super, super, super exciting. Anything else that you would like to add to our FAnews viewers? Your final words, Francois.
Yeah, but Rianet, there's one thing that I forgot. As part of your ticket, you also get access to our day of CPD. So that's 18 CPD points, but on the day, which will be the 1st of June, is going to be 7 hours of live sessions presented by various different, obviously, people that have a lot of value to bring to the table. And then also, in addition to that, we'll have additional pre-recorded stuff that everybody will get access to. And you'll have access to, if you buy a ticket and for some reason you can't watch, let's just say, for example, all the talks, or you can't get to all the CPD stuff, you'll have access to that for a whole year after the event anyway. So I think it's great value for that 290 Rand.
Yeah, perfectly into the new CPD cycle. So that works really well. Sort that hours out quick. Thanks for the chat, Francois. I'm super excited. I'll definitely be attending financial planning, the Global Financial Planning Conference, and I'm super excited about that. Awesome. And well done for the work that you guys are doing. I know it doesn't come with no hours of your own that you have to put in, but I think the reward is really when you see the people that walk out of a program like that. That's what really gives you the satisfaction and the fuel to tackle the next one. So all the best for this last stretch.
Thank you.
Reminder, when is the conference?
The 17th and 18th of May. I think we start at 9 in the morning, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so it's the 17th and 18th of May, and then the 1st of June will be the day of CPD. How do people register for the conference? Remind me. Cool. So you can go to propulsion.co.za/GFPC22. Okay. And then the rest is easy. Yeah, everything is there. And then, I do just at the end maybe want to give a shout out to all our sponsors. We have 5 amazing sponsors that came on to the program this year. Last year, we did not ask for sponsors. It was just myself and Razan Westhuizen from ProfileMe. So we brought this together, and I must also mention this, that a lot of the work we do is in collaboration with ProfileMe. They're a big part of this. Razan and her team's input and all of it, it won't be possible without them. And then we're very, very grateful for our 5 sponsors that came on board this year. Last year, we didn't have any sponsors, so we're really excited to have them here. First of all, Mutual Wealth, very thankful for them. They were the first to put their hands up and say, we will sponsor this. We see the value. We see where this is going. So thank you very much to them. And then we also have ComSpace, which is Johan Vosloo and Martha Kukemoer and the team there. We also have Avalon, which is Kobus Barnard and his team. We have AdviceStack and iSquare Solutions, which is Peter Hewitt and his team. And then Seed Analytics, which is Andries and Tim over at Seed Analytics. So to the 5 of them, just a massive, massive thank you. It's you who make all of this possible. And we're really grateful, and we hope that we're going to make this a long-term relationship. But yeah, so just thanks to everybody that's involved. And Rianet, to you, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. FAnews is our preferred media partner for this event. So thank you very much for also coming on board and taking our hands and help us have this impact that we have a vision for.
We are super excited to partner with you, Francois. So all the best for this last stretch. And I am keeping my eye on the process, the journey, and I'll definitely see you at the conference. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.